Hi again, you two. Welcome to your daily phonics work. I'm just going to go through a few sounds and go through your worksheet again with you that you have in your learning pack. This time I'm just going to go through the sounds that we've gone through recently, and then we'll look at some tricky words and then look at our new sounds. So these are the ones that we did yesterday. Can you remember this? That's right, it's O as in umbrella, but this one looks like an O, but it's making an O sound as in onion. Let's you have a go at these ones. Get those right, hopefully. Now, just quickly share my screen so we can look at your tricky words for today. Okay, so can you remember your score from yesterday? Let's see if you can beat your score today. I will put this on full screen. Yesterday I got a little bit mixed up, but I've had a little play around. Hopefully I won't today. So let's have a go. Have you beaten your score yet? Are you stuck on any? And I'll stop it there. Did you beat your score? Hopefully. Okay, so we're going to look at different tricky words today. So yesterday we looked at oh no. And today we are going to look at this word. Can you say it out loud? Well done. It is there. Now it's important we use the correct there, because in the English language there are lots of ways to say there, but they all have different meanings, just to be a little bit difficult. So there's there, and there. And this there, can you remember? Just think about my board. Is it top or is it bottom? It's the bottom one, isn't it? And it means it belongs to them. So have a little go at putting it into a sentence. If you pause the video, have a go at putting it into a sentence the correct way. I have used, have you seen the cat? Now, what will this end in? I'm asking a question. Have you seen it? You would answer yes or no. So I need a question mark. Have you seen their cat? A cat that belongs to them. Okay, what was your sentence? Please do share it with me. Okay, now we are going to look at our new sound. Right, I say this a lot in class. So, what does this sound represent if you put an ED? Yeah, it means that you've done it in the past. You've done it in the past. And I often say it sounds like a T, but it is an ED. And sometimes it can sound like a D, but it is an ED. So here, if you can see, they're standing in the rain, so it must have rained quite heavily. Unfortunately, looking a little bit sad. And this guy, oh no, he's dropped his coffee. Bad news. So I often do say it sounds like a T, but it's an ED, and that helps you remember. So let's have a look at the back. So we'll be looking at D, and we'll be looking at T, way of saying it. So first of all, like I always do, get your finger out. I think we know where this one will be every time. because it's a suffix and it's added to the end of a word. So you will always find it at the end of the word. So let's go. Yep. 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 And yeah, that was easy to do, wasn't it? Because it's always at the end of a word. Now let's have a go. I'm not going to show you the screen because I want you to remember, how do we read? We need to say each sound and spot the digraphs. There's a digraph on that top one. So everybody with me, we'll go p, a, d. So you don't go played, you say p, a, d. Can you do it? Good. Oh, g, d. Oh, something that I would like to do now with my family. Oh, g, d. Hugged. I hugged my mum. Good. Now let's have a compare that one to this one. J, o, p. We know that's jump. J, o, p. Jumped. It's really tricky, isn't it? It sounds like a t, but it's an ed. And again for stop, stopped. I stopped you there. Okay, have a little go reading in your head with those ones. Okay, great. I'm just going to show you the picture of, have a look at the photo, and again I just want you to have a look at what is happening here. What are the family doing? Who is in this, and what is the problem, do you think? Have a pause of the video and have a little think. You can talk to yourself or anybody who is with you. What did you come up with? So I am now going to have a look at these words and see if I can find any in the picture. I want you to have a little look. What are they doing? Oh, I can see here they're struggling with something. So I'm thinking this might be puffed.
Puffed. Puffed.
Is this person having a little peek at what their neighbours are doing? Like a peeked?
Peeped.
Well done. Let's have a look at what the rest are.
Strained.
Oh, strained.
Heaved.
Heaved.
Helped.
Helped. Good. Did you manage to get all those? That was quite tricky, wasn't it? And now I want you to pause the video again and have a really good go at reading these words. Really look at what digraph are in there. Okay, how did you get along with those? Okay, I'm just going to now, we've done our reading side, we're just going to have a little look at our spelling. So if I just move on to the next page, and we're going to have a look. And remember, we are looking for the ED sound, so it will always be at the end of our word. So let's have a little go at spelling some of these words at the back of this card. So the first word is p-a-d, played. Now that's four sentences, that's four sounds, and I know that the ED will be at the last sound. So if I just get my pen and we just say p, a, oh yes. D. Now, did you get those? It's about to disappear. Hopefully you got those as well. Played. Let's have a go at hugged. Hugged. H-o-g-d. Hugged. Right, I'm going to do it. Let's see if you can do it before it disappears. I know that this starts with a h. O. Now it's got a d double consonant, a double G. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. And hugged, it's in the past, I've already done it. Okay, couple more. Let's have a go at jumped. Jumped. Remembering it's not a T. So my first sound is a J. O. P. T. Can you get that down? And lastly, I've got st, op, t, stopped. St, op. Again, it's that double consonant and t, stopped. I got stopped in the street. Did you manage to get those? If you have a little play with those ones and put them into sentences, that would be great. Okay, now we're going to have a look at your worksheet that you've got in your learning pack. And I just want you to have a look, read the sounds as always, and I want you to underline the digraphs A, N, D, rained, st, A, D, stayed, slipped, slipped. Right, just a quick one because I know you've done this before, but probably need a little bit refreshing, and I will put a video on to explain a little bit more. But sometimes, as you can see here, we double the consonant. So consonants are all the letters that are not A, E, I, O, U. And they are your vowels. A, E, I, O, U. They are your vowels. All the rest of them are your consonants. So if a word has a vowel consonant, you must double that consonant, like grabbed. If a word has a digraph, so we know that this word, this sound is two letters making one word, stayed, so you do not need another consonant. Whereas this one, it's a I, P, vowel consonant, so you need to double it up. Some of them have lots of consonants, so you wouldn't need to double it up. And if you have two consonants, you do not need to double it up. But if you have a vowel and a consonant, you need to double it up. I will put a video on just to explain that a little bit more, but the lesson is more about how you say it than you doubling up your consonants, but have a little go. And down here, you've got some pictures. Have a little think about if you do need to double it up or not. So here she's brushed her hair. So it's B, R, O, and because the sh is two consonants and it's making one sound, you do not need to double the h up. So but, r, o, sh, sounds like a t, but it is an ed. And when you finish that, could you give me a sentence? Really try and stretch that sentence out, and please do share them with me. If there's anything else I can help you with, please do get back in touch. Thank you.